Welcome to another mini strip down video. Feels like that's all I'm doing is taking this poor thing apart. Anyway, today we're looking at removing the last few things under the bonnet, which means we're going to do the clutch master and the brake master. I've already taken the clutch master off and it was right pain. The reason being, you've got to get the pin out first. So that's the pin, and you've got to get that out first. So you've got to take the clip off. Focus. You've got to get that clip out, and then you've got to pull that clevis pin out. And as you can see, it was fairly rusty. Now, thankfully, this one, being the clutch, is at the end. The brake, if it's as bad as this, is in the middle, so it's really awkward to get out. Thankfully, I believe mine is going to come out. So I'm going to try and get footage of where this clevis pin is and how you have to attack it. Okay, so I've folded myself into the passenger footwell, and there you can see the pedals. So the clutch pin that you're trying to get to is right at the back there, and I'll just zoom in. Hopefully you can see that. I'll just point it out with my finger. It's right back there. Okay, so at least you can get access because you've got this route here to get into. That's a bit awkward, but not impossible. The other one, if I go back there and focus in, zoom in so you can see that. Now hopefully that's focused, but you can see that clip back there and the clevis pin. And thankfully that is nice and rust free, and the first thing I've done is just seeing if it turns, and it does turn. So that one's going to come out quite nicely. Hopefully I'll be able to push that out with my finger. It's all very tight under here. Okay, so I did manage to get that clevis pin out with my fingers, and even though it looked okay from the outside, it was a little bit rusty. But it came out. So that's the first part of this job done, and the next bit is under the bonnet. Okay, so here is the brake master, and we've got the hole where the clutch master was. Now, the reason I've taken the clutch master out first is the bolt, or the nut holding the brake master in, is behind the clutch master, so it was easier to take that out first. So now all I've got to do is undo those, but before I undo those, I have got to split those brake pipes off. So both of those have been removed. Also, you mustn't forget you've got to undo the wires on the top. I don't actually know if this brake master is the correct one for my car. There's quite a lot of dodgy wiring on the switch on the top there. Okay, so I've undone both the nuts. They were 1/2 inch, and both the pipes are also off and the cable is off. So we should, in theory, be able to remove this. Although there is quite a lot of rust down there, so I don't know how easy this is. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, so that is the clutch and the brake masters removed. It allows me to clean all around that area, which generally does rust due to the leakage of brake fluid. So now the only things left under the bonnet are really the wiring and a few other odds and sods. So I'm not going to tell you how to do that. Just basically take loads of photos so you know where wires were routed and so on. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos.